What's up, guys? My name's Captain Dave and welcome back to my Marvel Ultimate Alliance to play through. And I feel like in the last recording I did, I wasn't really up to scratch in my recording abilities. I felt it was a bit, I don't know, maybe I was a bit lackluster. Maybe my heart wasn't in it, who knows. And we could tell that towards the end when I just could not pick a team for the life of me. I decided to go with the X-Men, but as I've turned on the game today, I've decided to switch it up and I've just switched Magneto for Wolverine. Just because I like the look of this team better. I just feel the team in general just looks a lot more cushy. Yeah, I did ask for it. So let's see if there's a little, I didn't know if there'll be a special speech with Wolverine, being Wolverine and all. But okay, whatever. I believe we already made the rounds in my last time. Yeah, we did. I'm pretty certain, yeah, we've made the rounds here. Alright, let's make our way to the main terminal thing and let's get our mission on. Let's get this thing a-rolling. Iron Man, what is up, my brother? Oh no, I've already spoken to you. Let's just go to the terminal and get this thing going.
Our worst fears seem to be coming to pass. Congress is debating a new bill, the Superhuman Registration Act. It would require all heroes to register with the government, whether they want to or not.
Which would mean the politicians get to tell us who the bad guys are. We need to make sure this thing doesn't happen.
To that end, we're heading down to Washington. I've been offered a chance to testify before a congressional subcommittee.
And I'm going to rally the people down there. We need to get a grassroots resistance movement going before the SRA can gain any momentum.
We want you to come along in case there's any trouble. We've got a Quinjet waiting to fly us down there. Let's go. We're coming up on DC, team, but the situation has radically changed during our flight, and not for the better. The city just came under attack by an unknown terrorist force. We're going to coordinate defense efforts with S.H.I.E.L.D. Buckle up and be ready for anything.
This is S.H.I.E.L.D. Lieutenant Farrell. We've got some of the senators prepped for evac, but the zone's too hot to lift off. Eliminate the enemy forces in the area so we can get those people out. Finally, some backup.
You're damn right, you finally got some backup. Let's bust some heads. Look at that man fly. Hang on, before I do, I think I may have some stuff back here. No, alright, let's roll. Whoop, oopa, and bust some heads. Yep, Iceman, he has the same kind of jump up ability as a certain Mr. Johnny Storm did in the last one, and kind of like Spider-Man's too, etc, etc. I think you know where I'm going with this one in terms of people I like. Yep, Iceman, he's a mainstayer. But yeah, speaking of that guy who just said we're landing in a hot zone, I hope you know that I may be suffering while making this one, because there is a guy who lives opposite my house who seems to feel it is absolutely 100% necessary.
This zone's secure. We'll get the choppers out. You should proceed down the hill. Head them off before they can hit us again.
Who seems to think it's absolutely 100% necessary that he does every form of renovation on his house at silly o'clock in the morning. Now, granted, it's actually about midday here in England right now, but as a result of him doing all this goddamn just renovations on his house that he doesn't need to do, it is a noisy place, which just means even though it's hot as balls in my room right now, I've had to shut my window to eliminate background noise. So, yeah, if I begin to do some delirious ranting towards the end of this, not my bad, I'm just overheating. And Juggernaut is all powerful. You should try shoot a rocket at me all you like. Or maybe not, because you're dead. Oh well, come on then, Iceman. Let's fly our way over here. Let's fly right over the mines. They can't get us then. Let's take them out. Ice, flick up. Ice them, flick them up. See, and that's what's good as well. Iceman, he can use his little ice beam and just freeze a whole bunch of them. So if there's too many getting in your way at one go and you need a bit of a breather, you just use Iceman. Let's help Juggernaut over there. There you go. You can just use Iceman to just help it out. We threw a box at me. What the hell? Throw a box at me? What's that about? Oh god. Oh god. Someone's getting hurt there. And I have no healings. There I do. Circle. Help him. Come on, Gambit. Knock him out a bit, will ya? There we go. Throw some over there too. Yeah, but I felt like in my last one I did of this, it just... I don't know, I just didn't feel like I was necessarily... He's throwing cards at him. I didn't feel like I necessarily had a voice in it. And, my voice in it? I was just like I wasn't feeling it. And I feel if you're not feeling it and you're not really in the mood to be doing a commentary, you shouldn't just do it for the sure fact of churning out videos. Because these things... Yeah, you upload them and they get a certain amount of views and then they kind of fall into obscurity for a bit. But they're going to be on here forever. And if you're going to make a video, you should make sure it's going to be a video you want people to see.
I shouldn't have jumped a gun like that. That rocket came from the southeast. We need to take out whoever fired it before we can bring anyone else in.
There's the rocket. I knew there was a rocket around here somewhere.
Those must be the guys who shot down our chopper. Take them out, now!
But, yeah, I feel if these things are going to be on YouTube forever. So, if you're going to do it... Juggernaut, you tank that rocket. No, okay. Oh, there we go. See? Juggernaut, all-powerful. Hardly freaking hurts him. The other guys, on the other hand, I think are getting owned by this. So, let's just take these guys down. Juggernaut ramming style. And people's elbow. This guy... Oh, no. Okay, maybe not. Let's do it with Iceman. Okay, yeah, that's what I wanted to do. I wanted to attack the rockets. Let's just leave the people. Don't worry about them. But yeah, as I say, these things, they're going to be on here forever. So if you're going to be doing something, you got to make sure it's something you're proud of. And last time I was recording this, I felt... Well, I didn't feel proud of it. I felt it was kind of... I don't know... lacking the goodness in which I wanted to deliver. And I'm a bit... kind of OCD as you know about stuff like this, and if it's not up to scratch, I'm not going to do it because I don't want to. See, look at this! Juggernaut just throws people. There you go, into a car. But no, I'm not going to do it unless it's up to scratch in my mind, because I don't want to upload something and just feel like I don't know, like I've cheated myself. I'll look back on it in a couple of days or a couple of weeks or a couple of months and whatever, and feel like, I don't know, just like I could have done better. And I don't like that, so as I say, I stopped it and I waited about, I don't know, it must be about 4 or 5 days, and now I'm really in the mood for playing it again. And here we are at this particular moment. Freeze yourself and then get knocked out. Well, that is how we do it. But yeah, anyway, in a totally unrelated topic, well, I suppose it's not really unrelated in the slightest, but I decided to go for the X-Men in this one, because as I say, I've got a set group that I tend to use later in the game, so I wanted to use my man right now, my guys, my X-Men, because second to Spider-Man, who as you all know is my favourite, X-Men, they're my next. X-Men are god freaking tastic, they are. The stories, the characters, just everything. It's not always good guys come out on top, blah-de-blah-de-blah-de-blah, like it is with other characters and other programs. With X-Men, more often than not, they lose, and quite often they're seen as the bad guys, and they always have to make sort of the hard choices and all that jazz, and that's what I like to see. And is this guy glitched out? Yep. Pretty certain this guy's glitched out, but there we are. It continued anyway.
You stupid, vaguely foreign freaks! You ruined my vacation! And you, dumb as nails shield clones! I saw what you did to those cherry blossoms back there. You think those things grow on trees? And you think it makes me less of a man if I came here for the Cherry Blossom Festival, huh? You're laughing with your eyes! I can see it! Fine! Time for a little boss battle, suckers!
And enter Deadpool. Deadpool is one of the only characters in the Marvel Universe, for those who don't know, who breaks the elusive fourth wall. He is the only character in the entire Marvel Universe who is actually aware he is in a comic, or if he's in a film, he's aware he's in a film, or if he's in a game, he is aware he's in a game, as you just saw then when he was talking directly to us. Whoops, that's Gambit. I should be aiming my attacks at him. But yeah, so which kind of a part of me thinks that's not necessarily a good thing. I think maybe it kind of ruins the whole. You get sucked into a story and that can kind of take away from it. But then at the same time, it's just hilarious because Deadpool is just. He's one of the best. He's pretty darn funny. Targeting. Let's take Deadpool out with one nicely timed rock to the face, and that should be him done. Boom. Go away, mate. Who are you? Deadpool's dead. Stay down already. There we go.
Ouch! I knew I should have sprung for the health meter enlargement I saw in that email. You're probably trying to clear out these terrorists, huh? Can I join the party?
Didn't you just lose a fight? Pretty certain that was you. I thought you were here to see the cherry blossoms, tough guy.
They'll still be here next month.
All clear, Commander.
I'll take things from here. Titanium Man seems to be behind all this. He just made off with some senators and took them underground. We'll cover the Capitol. You get down to the subway and pursue that tin-plated Russian and his pals.
Go here, do that. You ever heard of the magic word, lady? With that lesbian haircut of yours. Alright, just give us a ring if you... Yeah, go here, do that. You ever heard of the magic word?
Sorry, I didn't have time to say pretty please with sugar on top. Now will you get going?
Nope. I'd love it if they just said that. Nope, don't want to. I'm going home.
Come on,
Screw this.
The subway.
Yeah, but now, even though we just defeated Deadpool, he is now a team member. Not a team member, an active one in which I can control. But kind of like in the first mission that Nick Fury was. He's there, he helps, he does stuff, but I can't really control him, so... Oh well, whatever. But, didn't know if we're going to have a little cinematic there. But Deadpool is, yeah, obviously, as you can probably tell, we're probably going to unlock him at the end of this, which I don't think that's really spoilers. You must kind of guess that we were going to unlock him at the end of this story, but he's one of the guys in the Marvel Universe that everyone loves, even though he's not necessarily a good or a bad guy. He joins up with the heroes in many stories, in many different comics. He can range from X-Men to Spider-Man to the Avengers. He's everywhere. But then quite often he'll be on the side of the bad guys, and then halfway through the story he'll switch to the good guys, and then he'll switch back to the bad guys. Because, as I say, he's the one character that breaks the fourth wall, so he just does whatever Deadpool wants to do, basically. Which is what makes him a great character, but you can't help but love him.
When we see Titanium Man, let's try to get him to say moose and squirrel.
And he makes jokes. And as I've said before, my favourite characters are always the ones that make jokes. So, whoop, let's grab this. And let's grab that. And then let's go beat some bad guys up. Iceman, ho! Time to eat my icicles! Smash that up. Do we have any clearing techniques? No, we don't. Alright then, let's just beat this guy up then. There's one move later that Iceman gets, and I can't wait to unlock it because it makes him a beast. It's his triangle move. Oh, that's a policeman. Shouldn't be shooting him now. But you get his triangle move up, and what he does is he encases his fists in...
Keep going this way.
Sorry, I was talking over the cinematic there. He covers his fists in ice, and it makes one powerful... Whoa, that was a train. That was nearly a nice man getting run over by a train there. But yeah, he encases his fists in ice, and it makes it for basically a very amazing attack. Oh, he's still alive. What do you think you're doing? Well, let's bounce up here. Oh, little thing, I saw you back here. Skadoosh. Beat you to it, mate. Beat you to it. Give me this. And eat my icicles, peoples. Eat all of my icicles. And that's something else that's good about Iceman. Unlike others, you know, where if you use the flame attack, say on Johnny Storm or one of these guys, it hurts them and yet gives them a bit of fire damage for a while. Whoa, an Iceman's strong enough to pick them up? I was unaware of this. Huh. Anyway, yeah, so, but if Iceman does an ice attack on someone, it actually freezes them for a bit, even like this. So, you can slow people down just by doing an ice attack, which just It's very handy, especially if you're getting overrun. I'm pretty certain there is a dossier or a something around here, if my memory serves me correctly. Yep, there it is. Thank you. A team boost. All good in the hood, my fellas. Let's fly. Oh wait, there's no one down here. Nope, it's not.
Your precious representative is safe. For now. Do you have the courage to save him? Let us see.
Titanium Man! I don't know why I said it like that. I suppose I was really trying to say like Titanium Man. That sounded like a Jamaican Arnold Schwarzenegger. Yeah, if you hadn't noticed, Senator Lieber, which I think is quite a close name as well, is actually Stanley, who's the guy who made all of this possible. Wait, get off me! Get off me! I think we need some sort of clearing attack. Wolverine, get over here! Boom, there we go. Look, now Wolverine's covered in icicles. Look at that, the guy's just a badass. Just a badass. That's why I have him on my team. It's because I wanted those clearing attack. Oh! Oh, is Iceman down? Yep, Iceman is down. Oh lordy, what have I done? I think it's time to be the Juggernaut. Oh, okay, that attack, that was pathetic. That was a pathetic attack, Juggernaut. Let's just ram some people down. I believe I can heal him up now. There we go, Iceman's back. Take these people down. Does anyone be able to target? No, that's not what I wanted to talk. Alright, Wolverine. Where's clearing? There we go. Let's get some more of these people out of here. Ice me up and blow them away. Freeze you. God, there is actually a lot more people there than I remember. It's kind of caught me off guard a little bit, if I'm being honest. But still, no match. As long as you just stick to the tactics that you normally do, you're going to take them down. Although that icicle punch thing I was talking about earlier still would really come in handy right about now. Anything around here? No. No. And nope, that's everything. Well, where'd that grenade come from? Oh well, let's go. Yeah, look. Oh, this guy. Where did he come from? Crazy man, just jumping out of nowhere. Juggernaut, time to rock and Rizzox. There we go.
I can be a bit cold.
Did we get everyone? Nope. Should have known a few people were going to survive that. But anyhow, let's make our way through. Oh, there was a bomb there. I didn't even see that. Whoopsie daisy. Move, guys, or else we're going to get blown up. Oh, I missed. And he's immune because he's got a shield up. I should have seen that one come in. Whoopsie, my bad. But, yeah, I suppose in a totally unrelated topic, I went and saw Transformers 3 last night. And I can say without a shadow of a doubt, that is miles better than the second film. The second film I thought was terrible. Other than a good bit of explosions here every now and then, I thought the second Transformers film was absolutely god-awful. I mean, it was just like making jokes for the sake of making jokes, and it was just... I don't know, I felt it was one of those films, you know when the first film is good, so they make a sequel just because the first film was good. Kind of like with the new Pirates of the Caribbean that came out. You know, I felt that one, I haven't seen it, but I feel like they've just made that because the other ones were good, and there's no real story they're trying to continue or anything like that. But yeah, so I figured Transformers 3 was going to be something along those lines, but went to see it anyway, and I'm glad I did, because other than the fact it is an extremely long film, it is also an awesome one, and I would definitely say it gets the Captain Dave seal of approval. Just saying. And if you can't trust the captain, who can you trust, right? I'm a captain, for Christ's sake. But whatever, yeah, and also I felt, if anything made it better, it was because of the fact they finally got rid of that stupid bint Megan Fox. Don't get me started on that girl. Everyone thinks she's the greatest thing since sliced bread, and I think she's an overrated piece of slag, to be honest. I don't think she's all that attractive. I mean, even in films, in Transformers, yeah, she looks pretty hot. But, I mean, even with makeup on, there's something about her face that just looks skanky. And if in a freaking Michael Bay movie they can't make you look 100% attractive, then there is something skanky about you. And I just think she's just... I don't know, I think she's a Lindsay Lohan waiting to happen, basically. Now, Rosie Huntington, on the other hand, who is the British bird who's taken over from her in the new Transformers film, acting pretty god-awful, I'm not going to lie to you. She cannot act for crap, but I tend to feel when you stick a British person in an American film, their acting seems worse anyway. I think it's just because of the blandness of the British accent. Oh god, I've got some. Because when... Oh, let's just clear these people out, I can't be bothered to fight them. Yeah, but... Because, like, when you listen to Americans or Australians, or even, like, to a certain extent, like, Swedish people, like, good old Tabes, you listen to them, and they've just got a finesse, a twang to their voice that just gives it a bit of impact. You listen to the British accent, it's kind of, despite how much a lot of people say they like the British accent, it's really quite bland, I think. I think it's kind of boring, and there's not much to it. So then when you stick a British actor or actress next to an American actor, it kind of sounds a bit subpar and a bit like they can't act. And admittedly, she can't, but she's hot, and that's what I'm going to say about that. Okay, I thought that cutscene was going to be longer than that, but yeah. So, she may be an alright actor, but compared to the other lot, she seemed absolutely terrible. So, there we go. Juggernaut, pick up this van, we're going to throw it over there. No, or you can just drop it on your head. That's awesome, Jugs. That's exactly what I wanted you to do. I wanted you to drop it on your head. God darn it, Juggernaut. God darn it. Anything around here? No, no, no. Alright, let's take him out. Is this guy still alive or is he glitched out? Yeah, he's still alive. Right. Titanium, take one of them. Take one of them. Take one of them. And we got a targeted here. Clearing, clearing, clearing. Targeted. There we go. Juggernaut, let's ice up that rock and let's throw it at him. I don't see how icing it up would make it hurt him anymore. But it does, so I'm not going to differ from it. Oh, Juggernaut's the only one who's not taken out by this thing yet. Right, hit him down. Let's go with Gambit. Throw some cards at him. Nope, that's the wrong one. Throw some cards at him. Clearing, clearing, targeted. Kaboom! I can see why that would hurt a little more.
Follow me, heroes, if you dare.
I think I want to follow him. He looks like he's been smoking something. But that's just me. That's just me.
Senator Lever from New York State. Good to meet you. You've done us a great service. You heroes are okay in my book. Maybe we should put this registration business on hold.
I hope so, Senator. The X-Men can't afford to register their true identities with...
Say no more, Mr. Drake. I know more about the X-Men than you think. Well, best of luck trying to catch that maniac. Like our state motto says, Excelsior.
Don't I know you from somewhere?
You don't look like the voting type.
Yeah, whatever. Hey guys, I'll take these pencil pushers back to the Capitol. Give me a call if you want to hang out again.
Just like that, you have the meeting with the great Stan Lee. And that's one of those little conversations I was talking about where it's they know each other, so they come up with their own conversation. You don't have to choose it. Ah, little things. It's the little things in life that make a little nerd like me very happy. Very happy indeed. Spider-Man's name is Peter Parker. The human sort's name is Johnny Storm. What are they doing? They're out in all the characters right here on the loading screen. Oh dear, I need to get out more.
Americans, your deaths are waiting. Here you are once again, a nation divided. Only this time you will fall. With a little help.
You want to bet? Now, I say that. Oddly enough, even though he's, what, the second boss, this guy gives me the most trouble out of, I think, every boss in the game, barring, say, one guy. This dude just gives me the most trouble. Oh, good lord. I don't know why. He just does. Right, Iceman, let's get out before we do any stuff around here. There is some stuff I need to collect. Thank you. Before this boss fight gets any further. Let's just grab all this. There's that one over there. Right, let's go. And as I said, this guy gives me endless trouble. Sometimes I go against him and I defeat him just like that. Other times I go against him and all hell breaks loose. And we want targeted. Where's my cursor gone? Where has my cursor gone? My cursor disappeared off screen. The game glitched out when I tried to defeat him. That's not really fair. Now, if I remember, that's it. He goes invisible, so you need to shoot him. And that's how you get him to come out. But basically, this boss... Oh, the damn balls he throws at you are... Oh, ridiculous. But anyway, with this guy, I found it's a keep your distance, duck and dive kind of routine. So that's why attacks like this, where you can stand afar and it automatically throws them up underneath, are amazing. But you constantly get hit by these little ball things that... Oh, where'd he go? Does he start? Right about there he is. No, he got me. Where'd he go? Where'd he go? Did I get him? No, I didn't. There he is. He's got to keep hitting him, and then when I run out of that, I'll move over to Gambit. And I'll do the same thing. Although he's gone. Yeah, I know they will. Right. See, if I had my triangle punch right now, these things would be gone in a jiffy. But I don't have it, which means I'm going to have to take them out the old-fashioned way, and that's by beating them up. So, take out the minions. Standard attacks. I think actually I'm going to use Gambit for this, to be honest with you. Because his melee attacks are pretty damn decent too. Ah, and he got me. Alright, let's just keep hitting him with the cards. Although I think he's pretty resistant to attacks like this, like the special ability attacks. I think he takes melee damage a lot better. But let's go for a targeted attack on him. Juggernaut, let's get some rocks up. And let's throw them on this guy's face. And as you can see, that didn't do a whole lot. Not as much as least I'd expect it to do. But I suppose beggars can't be choosers. Get out your shield. Get out your shield. Right, let's just keep laying this attack on him. Switch to Gambit. And just throw some cards at him constantly. Even though I was like missing every single one of them. Targeted. And hitting one other thing. And as I say, it's just a case of hitting him from afar and then repeating it with a rock damage. But see, look at that. That did nothing. I think that was a situation of when you need to get a boss down to a certain amount of health to defeat him, and if he's just like on the verge of hitting that health, you can hit him with a major powerful attack, but it will only take him down a slight bit because you're waiting for him to hit that health mark, which is frustrating. But I suppose the ends justifies the means, I guess. Whoop, and I'm getting lit up. Hit some cards, people. And we got a clear an attack now. Let's save my targeted attacks for the big boss man. And switch to Iceman. Freeze some of these guys down. Cool off and all that jazz. And let's go for some Wolverine. What am I doing? Let's hit Juggernaut up. Just knock these guys out of the way. I keep forgetting I chose Juggernaut for this one. I chose him for a reason, and there's me just completely forgetting about it. Take some of that out. See, now you would think Juggernaut would be a good one to hit against this guy. Well, I need some health. You think Juggernaut would be a good guy to use against Titanium Man, but I found every time I've just punched and kicked him with Juggernaut, it's really not done all that much. So I tend to stick with ranged attacks. Have that. Have some more of this. And I can't hurt him at the moment for some reason. If that little bar at the indicator at the bottom goes great, it means you can't hurt him.
No one will ever trust you, heroes, again.
Now, if I remember, this is the point where I normally get my poop pushed right back into my bottom, because he basically just starts hitting you with everything he's got by this point. Let's go to Juggernaut. Where are you, Jugs? to take out all these background characters. Because as I said before, these minions will light you up. Oh, and that guy's already down. I've just wasted an attack. Knock some of these guys down. Get out of here. Right, that'll do. Where's the targeted? Titanium man right in face. Oh, there's a few people around him as well. That's even better. That means it'll hurt them too while I'm at it. Whoa, I just got sent flying. Take that, take this. Get out of here. Get out of here, gunner. Oh, damn, I still don't have another attack ready yet. And I think he's nearly done. I think I've actually nearly done him. Shouldn't take much more to get him. There's a few more attacks and it keeps hitting the wrong person. Sod it. Let's just take him out in one big bang. He's got minuscule health left, but let's just do him with a big rock to the face. Yep, suit malfunction. I'm glad I did him in one. I didn't want to do a retake on that.
You think you won, but you haven't. You'll soon see. You have already lost everything.